Oh, word? EA released some new flashback packs for trading points? It's about to be straight lit. Okay, so look, it ain't no way I could lose with this, right? It's no way. 2,500, the minimum you could get is a 90, which is 2,200, so that means you'll be losing 300. It ain't no way EA Sports finna screw me out of this. We finna get lit! What's going on, everybody? So now with the new Blitz Christmas, whatever they've been doing, they've been releasing new packs every so often. We're about to take this chance right now and go after this. Now, like I said in the intro, 2,500 training points if you have it. And then, if you get something higher, you just rage sell it. Like, the flashbacks are not really worth anything. But before we go ahead and pull it, let's see what are the highest overalls we could actually get out of that. We got to make sure, because like in this video right here, not only am I going to do all of that, as far as, opening 2 of those, because we have 8,600 training points, so it don't really matter if we lose. We're going to still, we'll lose 600 if we have to lose. But, the whole perspective is we're trying to gain something. So let's look at these flashbacks right quick. Let me just go by overall. Let me see, what do the qualities stop at? They stop at, do they got 94s? All right, so they don't got 94, so the highest we could get is a 93. Okay, so is that yo, bro, like, do we got a George W? Okay, they got 92s. Do they have a 93? They don't got a 93, do they? Bruh, 92 is the highest of the flashbacks. So we got to get really, really lucky or we just lose. This is a dangerous gamble, bro, but, somebody's got to do it. You know what I'm saying, bro? Bro, is that 138? Bro, do you see these? Bro, these is crackhead prices. 138 for 92? Guys, you should have no issues getting training right now. Instead of all this gift stuff, you should be just banking straight training. Like, this is crazy that these prices are so low for training points. You remember when we couldn't even get anything and we were trying to get 90s for like 100K and stuff like that? Like when the game first came out? Wow, bro. All right, so look, we're going to do the gamble right now, and then I'm going to go through some of the things that I have going on because I have to empty my binder out, and a lot of you guys want to see some of those tips about how I actually do it. So I'm going to go through some of that stuff with you guys and girls today. So here we go right now. We're going to gamble. We're going to get 2 of them. What's the worst that could happen? EA does me dry. Like, this is regular stuff. Yo, give me a Hail Mary right here. Yo! See, this is what I'm talking about, bro. So already we on the come up. Already we on the come up. Like, this has to be the best flashback pack opening. This is the second time I actually pulled him. You guys got to go back to my other pack opening videos. I actually pulled this guy before, but that's straight glitchy. So we already got to come up right there. All right, bam. We're going to quick sell him. Bro, we ain't going to set trip. We're going to do it again for the streets. Let's go ahead and do it real quick. All right, bam, bam, bam. Flap you, ma'am. Give me a Hail Mary and Shazam! All right, so Jordy Nelson, you garbage too, bro, but we got 32. So either way, we still going to make a come up. When we sell our other 45, we started off with like 8-something. So we're going to be at like, I guess like 10-something. So we already made that come up. So those packs, those are probably the best flashback packs I've ever got, consecutively. And I made a quick little profit off of it. So definitely worth it to do it if you have the training points. Now, if you guys get 90s and you lose, you lose your 100 training, bro, don't be trying to call me up, bro. Like, this is a gamble. You playing the EA Sports video game, you feel me? So we went from 86 to 11,000. All right, so you can do the math however you want to do it. We made a little come up right there now. All right, so look, pretty much what's going to be happening is this, right? I got to accumulate enough training to be ready for when they drop, the availability of Khalil Mack to be upgraded to whatever he's going to be, like a 97 or whatever. I know he's going to have a 91 speed, right? So what we're going to be looking to do is making sure we have enough training, but also at the same time, we need to start to get ready for whatever EA Sports has coming for us within the next couple of days leading up to Christmas, all right? So what we're going to be doing right now is I'm going to go through my bind. I'm going to show you like some of the stuff that's going on with it. I'm not going to be quick selling anything for snow. I don't believe in the whole gifts thing. You know what I'm saying? It's a chance that you could get something, but it's also a chance you could get HPV. Like, there's a chance for a lot of stuff. I just don't want to deal with what EA is doing. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to simply show you guys what's going on with my presents. I got some presents lined up. All right. I haven't quick sold any of these guys yet because I'm just waiting to see what happens. Hold on. Where's my other dude? Don't I have? Oh, he's the out of position, the dude that we got before. So let me go A through Z real quick. How many gifts we got for the 24th? We got an extra large gift for the 24th, and we got 2 of these idiots. All right. So other than that, we have the out of positions. Okay, we have a lot of out of position players. Where's the guy that goes for the most though? Where is he at? I don't see him in here. Bro, he's not out of position. Oh, that's Iron Man. That's why. Out of position is right here. I'm like, yeah, where's that fat moron that I got 2 of? There he goes. This guy's going for like 440. So I have the snow, but I have a feeling that EA is going to do something wild where we're going to need snow throughout the next couple of days. So I'm holding on to those right now. Okay. If you guys wanted to find another way, you know, to clean your binder out and stuff like that, using the stuff that you already have to continue to make training points, you can easily go to the exchange sets and things like that. You can start making, you know, elites and all that kind of other crap. As far as the, you know, getting your snow exchange on Mondays, these are the other way to do it. You know, these are the other way to do it. So you can make tokens and stuff like that. You can make also, if you're looking for training, it's a lot of different things you can do with your trophies and stuff like that as well. But I'm not, guys, do not use your trophies for snow, even though like quick sells for like 20 snow. I'm going to recommend to the people that are just looking for the, you know, to unlock another slot for Coach Madden, to continue to just use all your Series 4 for this first. And then after you're done, I still probably would not, I still wouldn't use it for anything else in this thing right here, because the gamble for it doesn't make any sense. To waste it on 50 for 92, these are like the worst ways to make training points, all right? So I wouldn't get engaged with any of that kind of stuff like that. Remember that you can also, after you're done doing that slot, start to work on doing another Coach Madden, which I already have 117 things sitting right in here. I'm going to be going ahead and, oh, actually, I can use this competitive series for the other one right there. I got, what is that, 6 of those? So I could actually take these out of this set. That's all I have, right? And then I could just go back to it, because those go to anyone. Those actually go, so I have 6 of them there, but it doesn't really matter. Either way, I'm just letting you guys know what you should not be using your trophies for as far as going to make training points. These are the sets that I would probably focus on. When you go over to the exchange set, right, I would go over here. I would probably try to see how many elites I can get. You know what I'm saying? I would sell them, because remember, look, this is what's happening right now. The way the market is so crashed up, a lot of the pulls that we're getting right now, it doesn't suffice to what the game was when it just came out. And a lot of you guys have just recently got the game on Black Friday. You're looking at all this stuff like, bro, what is this guy talking about? Look, it's a lot of things and a lot of ways to go ahead and manipulate what you get out of garbage packs or just excessive amount of cards to make a ridiculous amount of coins and training points. But whichever route you take, make sure that you use the right type of, you know, the cards that you know, go after the Nats first, all right? And then after you used up all your Nats, you then start to look for, you know, for like the cheapest way to do it. Because this one right here, I don't think you go this route too much, because it depends on how many goals you have. Now look, I'm going to show you something right now. I love doing this set because when I put my goals on the market, it's like waiting, yo, bro, it's so bad, bro. It's like waiting for Gary the Snail to run a mile marathon. Like, it's very, very long. So I get annoyed when I do that, when I leave it on there. So what I do is I use my goals in this set. Now, some of you guys are like, yo, Gmia, you can still sell it, bro. You can just do whatever, man. You know, see what happens when you put it on the market. Bro, unless it's part of like one of those the Team Diamond sets, they basically just stay there. Like, I literally had one where I posted for 24 hours. A gold card came back 24 hours later, it was still there. Like, what is going on? This is what I like to do, guys. Now, depending on how many goals you got, you see I got 236, right? You want to go and find the cards that you have a lot of, and then you want to start making these sets like this. Now, after you start making these sets, you can easily put this into other sets there. Like, this guy is a rising star, so this is actually a glitchy pull because it's going to go for a little bit more than the regular 81s. Now, I can hold this or I can sell it. They usually go for almost 10K regardless of what's going on, because people, I don't think that EA would just give us the ability to have dual chems on these guys unless it was going to reflect in having to use them later. So with these rising star cards, if you're able to pull them, you can see it's 95 training. So you could do this a couple of times with those goals. And then mathematically, if you tried to nickel and dime the goals, you could probably do a little something with it to get like 95 if you do all 5. But again, I go from the lowest to the highest when I reset it in my, you know, like when I go from the category at the top using the right trigger. And I try to put the least amount of whatever the goals value is in there. But these are just some of the things that you can actually do with it. Now, with the, that's the high goal to elite. If you have a lot of low goals, right, and you want to make high goals, this is another way to really get rid of a lot of your cards as well. But this takes a lot of time. It's very, guys, look how many goals I got right there. It's very time consuming. And this is why I don't like to really recommend it, because everybody's always after like the fastest way. Bro, the fastest way. Gmi, how is it the fastest way? To be honest with you guys, you're gonna have to take some time out. We can't give it to Kentrell Brothers ever. That's my homie right there. You know what I'm saying? Holla at me, bro. That dude right there, GOAT status. But anyway, I'm gonna tell you this right now. When I had, like, originally, like a couple months ago, I had over 1,000 of these goals, and I was showing you guys in a video that this is what I was doing, right? Over and over again. So I did this over and over again. I kept making elites. I kept making elites. I kept making training points, and a lot of you guys really like that method. Are there other things you can do with it? Absolutely, they are. All right, and I'm going to go now the route of making coins. Okay, for some of you newcomers that are asking about making coins and stuff like that, because this is the grind that I put in. Because yes, I grind solos. I've done way over the 1,500 solos already. I've already gotten that 250K. I buy packs whenever I like something in the packs, but for the most part, I spend a lot of time when I have it just going through these sets, these exchange sets, and making a lot of things. Because this right here, you would be amazed if you sit here and, like, you know, like how when you're sitting through, grinding through solos, you're like, yo, bro, I got to do a whole hour of this. If you sit through this for like an hour, you're guaranteed, if you have, like, you know, about 100, 150 of these things right here, you're going to make about 100K. And you're probably saying, how are you going to make 100K with gold cards? All right, the exchange sets I just showed you, making them into elites, if you wanted to sell them each time you got it, is going to run about like 9 to 10K each. If you want to just go out there and see what's really Gucci, right? You can start making alternate offensive playbooks. Because what happens is if you pull the West Coast, like I usually do, I usually pull the West Coast like 1 out of 3, right? The West Coast, when I was doing this, probably the prices have gone down. But when I was doing this before, like earlier when I was making all my coins, and I showed you guys this before in earlier videos, bruh, you already know. Listen, caking. Bro, caking, like, you know what I'm saying? You know, Cardi B's butt cheeks, like just straight caking. Like, it was really, really wild what I was getting from this. So a lot of you can start to clear your binders out doing this method now and seeing if you get lucky with a pull. Like, all you need is like one good pull, and then, like, you know what I'm saying? You get the alternate offensive playbook, you make like 40K, you good to go, and you just move on from that. You see what I'm saying? Like right here. Okay, we got run heavy. Now this is straight garbage, but you're gonna probably get anywhere from 7 to 8K for it. You know what I'm saying? Doing it again, we're gonna try it again just for the luck of the draw. But I've made a lot of coins, especially early on. Now, right now, people don't really have that. You know, other than the bunch in the West Coast, it's not really a lot of good glitchy things in it, in my opinion. But if you guys wanted to dabble in it, this would be the best way to dabble in trying to get playbooks and stuff like that, seeing what's available. You know, maybe you want to try something out. Like currently right now, I'm inside the New England Patriots playbook. That's pretty much the playbook that I started the year off with, but I tried to change it up a little bit. It was my mistake. You know, I went to the Titans for a little bit. I like the tight flex, but the Patriots playbook is just so much more well-rounded, and it has so much more, you know, things in it. So, okay, so now that you're seeing these prices or whatever like that, okay, run and gun, you got the run heavy, but like what I was saying, with the Patriots playbook, they have a lot more of everything that's involved in all these playbooks. Obviously, you could go and do the alternate defense and try to look for like multiple D, because 3-4 and 5-2 is in it. So it kind of helps everybody out with that. If you guys wanted to run like different, different type of defensive formations, but I don't think it has over. I don't think the 4-3 the multiple D playbook has the 4-3 over in it. I think it has like under and something else in it. Or maybe odd or something. I think it has like under and odd. So I need the over, because all I really need, if I run 4-3, I usually run over, or I run 5-2. Like, you know what I'm saying, in the 4-3 playbook, because I run the Carolina Panthers playbook. So those two things is pretty much my defensive go-to calls. Now, run and gun, we're going to simply see what it's going for right now, give you guys an idea. All right, so people are going after the run and gun offense. So doing those low goals, because remember, it's any gold, right? That's going to average you, if you're able to get lucky, this is like 20K. So just for the purposes of this video, we're going to put it up for 19,000, even though we saw it for like 22, right? Just to give you guys an idea of how it's a hustle. It's a hustle, and it's not easy, but it will get you some stuff. You know what I'm saying? This is another 10. So you can make coins doing this. You can make training points with the other method of the exchange sets, but it's going to take time. There is no like real secret method and all that stuff like that. I wish there was. Well, actually, I don't wish anything for Madden. Like I said, I reserve my wishes for, you know, cures for cancer, for childhood cancer and stuff like that. But listen, it's so many different ways to do it. Now, with this guy as the rising star, depending on who's trying to do it, he's still low right now. Well, somebody just posted him. Somebody just probably did the same set I just did, and he's lower. If you guys don't have your hands on a lot of the rising stars, you may want to try to get some of them now while everything is dirt cheap and put dual chems on them. Because it's going to help you in the long run when they start to allow you to have like the dual scheme chems, which they probably will allow very soon. All right, so overall, if you could take advantage of those blitz packs for the for the flashback packs with the training points, you get to do it twice. You saw me make like a 3K training point come up. Very, very easy to do. And then I just gave you some other methods because you guys have been asking about coins and training points and things like that. So this is like a refresher course. And then remember, if you have any other type of like methods that you use, you can find them yourself. You don't have to like look for everybody to tell you. Go through these sets, look at the stuff that you have, and try to evaluate it and figure it out. You know what I'm saying? You can figure it out. Like, all right, even if you wanted to do a football outsider set and still try to pull a November standout with the kicker like Justin Tucker, he's still going for a decent penny. And all you have to do is make elite tokens, which you can do inside the MUT token set. So there are things you can do that I didn't show in this video, but all of it can be found right here. But ultimately, you want to find things that you can auction off at a reasonable price that's not costing you anything. And then obviously, after EA takes their imaginary tax, as long as you're on the come up, nothing else matters. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. One love.